Hey YouTubers, welcome back to Southwest Desert Farming. I'm Michael and Stacey is actually right over there. She's working on getting some sunflowers planted. Anyways, I thought I'd get into this next project that I'm doing out in the desert. It gets a little warm in the summertime, and once we're out doing stuff on the farm, I get a little hot and sweaty, and we need to cool off. So last summer we had a swimming pool above ground, and we liked where it was. We think what we're going to do for now is set it in the ground, so you can kind of see my outline, which is where the pool was before. So we're going to get it there, and I'm digging out with the tractor. We'll see what we get. Well, I'm not exactly sure what this is. Obviously it's a water line. It's irrigation line for sure, since it is so thin. But then again, some of the stuff on the property is pretty thin. Here's the other piece there, and somewhere over here is where it ties in. I think it ties in right along there. But anyways, we'll get more on this shortly. For now, we started taking the dirt out front because we're doing work in the front, but for now I'm just putting it over there and save me a little bit of time. I'm trying to wrap up the day. Found out earlier that Nana died. But I'll be here, get a little video, so that way as I get this wrapped up for the day. I think it's about as deep as it needs to be. There's one pipe, one end. Here's the other end all capped off. All right, here you can see, I don't know how many days it's taken, but I just wrapped up using the tractor part of it. I need to get some strings out and make sure that the diameter is the same as the pool that we have, because we had it here last year, and I did leave an impression when we put the pool up. The pool is actually 48 inches deep. I want to go down about 2 foot, not quite 2 foot. I got to go down 2 foot and then add sand on the bottom to make it nice and smooth and level. But anyways, next step is to get some strings out, make sure the diameter is clean, and it won't be perfectly level. I'm going to actually have the center a little bit deeper so it's a little concave. Anyways, that's what we got for now. I don't remember what day this is. I'll get some more as I go. Okay, here we have it. It's pretty close to at depth. In case I didn't cover it before. I got my stakes out, got my lines leveled, got my center set up, and here I'll show you. I got my 9-foot board. Screwed in an eye bolt right in the center, so that way I know for sure where I got my 9 feet, because it is an 18-foot pool. Let's see if you can see it right about center. I hammered a stake, got it down to about where I want it, with a nail in it, and then I used the board to make sure it was perfectly round with a little bit of a gap. So far that's what we got dug out. And we'll start shaving and making sure that it's 100% at depth to get at least 1.5 inches of sand down. Adding the sand is a little tedious because obviously we could not drive the tractor in our nice new round hole here. This is what I have so far. We have about 1 inch or so of sand right here where my original center stake is. It's down in here. There's where the depth was before. I got a spike on there, added a block, and drilled a hole in that so it'll set on there. So that should give me the depth, and we'll spin it around here and get it nice and smooth all the way around. I'm not sure how we're going to pack it, but that'll give us a nice smooth sand layer. I was a little bit busy earlier, but basically this is what we got. We had the sand all smoothed out like that showed before, and then what we did for this, it's kind of covered already. Here's a good spot. I used gravel, went around, and once we had everything set up, I added gravel under all of them so that way it has a good base foot. But then I used the level and came back around and made sure the entire ring was level. Came back and added sand just to keep the pointiness of the rocks from being up on the sides. We'll be able to work it a little bit from the inside once we get going. Pump and everything's not hooked up yet. That'll be another project. Once the pool is full, we'll let it set for a few days, maybe a week or so. Then we'll come back and start adding regular dirt. Not really sand, because if there's too much movement on the sand, it can actually start filling in and make lumpy sides. Once the soft dirt gets hard, even with movement of the pool, it shouldn't cave in. It's a learning experience for us. This is where the pump goes. Gotta get that put on today before the water level gets to that point. And my ladder, obviously I have to do an adjustment to the ladder, so better get on that so I can get in and out. Had to use a bucket to get in and out and a box.